And I'll just have this split in like this. That should be fine. So what is the best way to make green circuits? I still think that this is probably the best setup that I'm going to get. The dead trees. And delete the small electric poles. So we're going to use this one as a proof of concept. Ah, but I don't have any more belt. Alright, well, we need to go get more belt. Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright, how's the stuff going up here? Is it actually filling? So all the trains are filling except for this one. The thing that I don't understand is why is the... So why is this one filling up so well, but this one is not? So I get that the end train gets half of the total copper, and these split the rest 50-50. So if that's the case, why is this one here got nearly double... It's got well more than double the resources? Don't know. One of life's great mysteries. Alright, we need more blue belt. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I don't even bother expanding my walls anymore. Before, every time I like added an expansion to the base, I would like stretch the walls out to cover it, but at this point I'm just like, nah. I am the wall at this point. If the aliens get too close, I'm the one that stops them. I don't really need a wall to do it for me, you know? So should I just have 3 of these, like, modules? Sure. Just do them like that. So each one has its own iron source. Oops. Dismantle, dismantle, dismantle. Okay, that works somehow, I think. Okay, let me split it back in. Put it out. And split it like that. Oh. No, that's It's not quite what we want, is it? Okay, that works a bit better. Okay, let's put a balancer. That. And this. I really hope that all of this effort was worth it. I put so much effort into making this work. And I have a bad feeling that I've just done all this work for nothing. Okay, we're gonna need more belts. That's fine. We can live with that. We have tons of belts to make stuff happen. Okay, let's do some backwards design. Where do I actually want this to end up? Ideally, I want this to end up in the middle of the factory here. This is where it should go. That's where it's most needed. So, let's plan the path. Well, when I say plan the path, I mean let's make the path as we go. And this, the saying is measure twice, cut once. I say measure 0 times, cut as needed until solution is derived. I've lived by that motto my whole life. You know? It's seen me pretty well so far. Oh shit. I'm out of underground belt. I'm gonna grab another 100 blue belt just to be safe, and then 50 underground. Okay. So. We're making it happen, folks. Like, there's no question about that. I never doubted for a second that we were gonna make this shit actually happen. I'm gonna make my own dreams come true. Nobody else is gonna make my dreams come true but me. I'm gonna make my dreams come true. I think I mentioned before, I've sort of adopted that. I mean, I'm obviously kind of half fooling around, but I have actually adopted that kind of mindset of like, well, you can cry, you can scream, you can do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you're the only one that's going to make things better for yourself. And the quicker that you just say, alright, I've had my whinge, I've had my, you know, moment to be upset, let's just get back to it. The quicker that you just get back to things, the better. Because if you don't fix your own stuff, nobody else is going to fix it for you. Unless you have like a butler or something, you know. So unless you're already coming from a place of extreme like privilege, nobody else is going to fix your shit for you. So just get over it and just do it. Now we just need to lay underground belt until we get to the promised land. There we go. Nearly there. So very nearly there. Look at those green circuits. Isn't that beautiful? think this made a scrap of difference. Oh, you almost want to cry. Alright. But, like I said, why cry when you can make your own freaking dreams come true? Fuck these stupid arms, dude. Oh shit. No, I don't even need to do that. It comes online that way. That's way better. Does it go all the way to the end? I don't think it does. Well, it gets up to the second last machine. That's pretty impressive. So we're up to like the 5th machine before. Now we're getting up to the second last machine. So basically what we've done is we've increased production. Oh, bloody Christopher Hindenburg, whatever it is. Christopher Hendricks of Lindenberg. We've basically, per minute, we're producing maybe 20 more. Oh, man. That's rough, dude. That's really rough. I mean, the pieces are going up to the end now. So, things are moving a little bit. I can't deny that. We were somewhat successful. It is what it is, at the end of the day. Okay, so, what's the issue here? Plenty of iron that we can dump. And just send away some more carbon. I need to find a way to use carbon. Because carbon is very quickly just going to take up all of... Oh my god, like half of the storage network is just carbon. Jeepers. Alright, we're nearly there, so we just need to send... where are all the parts? So we need 80 substations, which is 2 rockets full. There's only 32 available on the planet, so... Still got a long way to go. Thrusters. Where are thrusters at in the list, even? We need 6 more. We fit 10 in a rocket, so that's fine. Low density structure, we basically just aren't making any, essentially. Are low density structures even stored anywhere? They're not. There. Isn't that funny? Now copper is the issue. So we got tons of steel again. Copper is the new problem. What's happened to copper? I thought I had in excess of copper. And now red circuits are dead again. Oh, God. No, it's copper. Copper is the new culprit. Okay. I mean, this is a slightly easier fix. Or is it the copper supply is basically dead? Oh. What's happened at this mining base? Okay, we need to go and fix that mining base. I didn't realize how bad things had gotten. Okay, I might grab... 50 should be enough. I didn't realize how bad things had gotten. Okay. Let's see how much materials we need to upgrade these bases. 600 belts, 500 belts. Let's grab like, let's just grab the whole set of belt. We'll grab another 50. We'll grab the 40 underground. I'll just take all the blue belts. We've got plenty of splitters. I'll grab like an extra 25 just in case. Alright, we're gonna upgrade these bases. So the problem is not... The train is doing its job. The problem is that we're not actually making enough at these bases anymore to justify the expenditure. This shit is fine. This train is doing pretty well. Because the problem is now we don't need green circuits because copper is at a premium. These are missing construction robots. What do you mean? Oh, I think it's because I walked away from them. Oh, no, it's basically just saying there's jobs that can't be satisfied because I only have 10 robots. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, upgrading the belt should help. Not much, I'll be honest. Just upgrading the belt like this is gonna make not a massive difference. The big thing that's gonna help is upgrading the... Well, not even upgrading, just getting more mining devices. Where are we gonna fit them all? Oh, fudge. Okay, let's trash all of our red. So when we get back to the base, the robots will take away all of the loose bits. You know what? Let's undo this all, and let's start fresh. So I'm going to replace all of the drills. I'm going to end up with all this copper in my bag. Oh no. We're gonna make a really dense... I was trying to think what the word was. We're gonna make a very densely packed mining field. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Belt going from slightly above to slightly after. Okay. Blueprint it. Bop it. I never played with Bop It when I was a child. I don't suspect that I missed out on much. It's one of those things where, like, just looking at it, I can sort of tell, like, yeah, this thing was probably not a fantastic quality product. No matter how enticing the commercials may have been. It's probably not a high-grade children's toy. That's the big thing with a lot of those kids' toys. They really, like, the ads sold it. All you have to do is make this shit look cool to, like, kids, and they will lap it up, you know? It's the same as, like, stuff like that Crossfire stuff, which we never had in Australia, but I've heard of the ads. Like, all you have to do is make this stuff sound, like, awesome for, like, a teenager or whatever. They'll be all over it. Let's upgrade the belt. So I don't really know if this is going to make... I mean, it's going to make a difference. Like, we've gone from not a great mining output of copper to a pretty good output of copper. I didn't think I would need all those drills, but turns out we need them, man. Okay, the belt is now completely clogged, which is good news. Deposit the leftover copper. Just hitch the train back to the base. Oh, there we go. Perfect timing. I'll also fix up the iron base. The iron base is... it's better. I will still grab some more miners, because I'm not sure exactly how much I need, but I did set up the iron base. Because I think it was back... this is back in the point in time when I was sort of just like... copper is fine. Copper can take care of itself. But now I realize... oh yeah, I do actually have to care about copper a little bit. I've got so much rail that I didn't use. Now, hold up, hold up. Okay, so this should empty pretty fast. How goes this train? Still this one wagon that's slowing it down. But I guess as the rest of the stuff builds up, it won't be a problem anymore, eventually. I do like how it tracks train kills, because technically the train can run the aliens over. If you have an artillery wagon, does it count as a train kill? I don't know. I actually really don't know. Yeah, in general, the mining operation in this base is better. The furnace operation is... it's not very good. I don't really know what I was thinking. I think the problem was, because of the cliffs and because the way they had set up the train tracks, I was sort of just like, I was kind of painting myself into a corner here, so I'll just do it like this. It's an acceptable setup, but it's not pretty by any stretch. Which, to be fair, has never really been one of my main concerns. I'm not terribly concerned with aesthetics. I wonder how many times I've said in this playthrough that I'm not terribly concerned with aesthetics. It could be a drinking game, if you want to shorten your lifespan dramatically. How many times does Kaz say he doesn't care about aesthetics? Even if you did it for one episode, you'd probably seriously hurt yourself by drinking. Never really understood the point of drinking games. But then again, I don't drink alcohol, like, at all. Like, it's drinking with a couple of extra steps. I mean, I guess it's just an excuse, right? Is that really the whole point of a drinking game? It's just an excuse to consume more alcohol. And I suppose it's as good a reason as any, but... okay, this could use a subby. There we go. By subia, of course, I mean a substation. I mean, to begin with, the miners are more densely packed in this base, so everything sort of works. I could set up like another row. Why not? Why not? We're probably not going to make use of most of the most of these miners here, but we'll do something. I've got plenty of furnaces, so don't you worry. Like, the furnaces are going to have tons of stuff to do. I wanted to manually fill up the other wagon, just so we can keep things moving along. So this base is going pretty good. Actually, I mean, all the iron is being used, and there's actually some left over still, so that's a good sign, I think. Check the other base, and then we'll... Station. Freaking space station, bro. So much carbon. One copper plate is all that made it into the back end. Yeah, can we just need more furnaces? That's the only thing that I can think of, because there's copper backing up. So there must be a furnace issue. What is the very last end up? This is the copper that goes into the immediate part of the base, which doesn't really affect terribly much. Yeah, I'm kind of beside myself a little bit that it's copper of all things. So this needs copper, this needs copper. That's it. That's the only stuff that's left. Take some of my substations. You guys can put those into the rocket. Low density structures. I mean, I don't have to get the low density structures from here. Okay. So look. I find it so hard to believe that with all this copper that's sitting here, where does this copper end up? Okay, half of it ends up getting fed into this, the other half beats this. It's just that so much of it is just being split, I think is the problem. Going this way. A lot of it gets turned into the green circuits over here. Continues on. A lot of it gets turned into red circuits. And basically all that's left gets turned into low density structures and substations. Who would have thought? Okay, so at this stage... Okay, let's look. We need more substations. We need 20 more substations. And 300 low-density structures. So why are you not launching? Is it waiting until there's enough material to launch a rocket? Or what? I don't quite understand. Okay, let's turn off automatic for a second. So I'll put 20 substations in here. What else can we put? Maybe just some belt. A couple of inserters. There we go. That's fine. I can tick the box again. So with that, we've got a bit more belt, a couple more inserters, some more substations. Now we just need 300 low-density structures. And we are officially ready for whatever space throws at us. So I reckon what I might do... And this is kind of scuffed, but, you know, it is what it is. Is I'm going to request some copper. We've got enough of it in the facility. It just needs to be being brought here. We have this huge stockpile over here. We've got the copper. It's literally just a case of get it in the right place at the right time. That's what we got robots for. I'm still building these freaking space platform foundations. That's crazy. Pretty much the whole game, ever since I reached space, I've been trying to fill up this chest. It's almost there, but it still has such a long way to go. Yeah, I'm kind of amazed by how the logistics robots are struggling so much to satisfy this. Hey, Aragon, how you doing? An 07 to you too. If my model could salute, I would salute you. Just trying to make some low-density structures right now. Everyone's favorite part of Factorio. Doing good, how about me? I'm doing pretty well. Work's been really busy. But I'm doing alright. Okay, how many of these blueprints do I really need to keep? I don't need that one. I probably won't need this. Probably won't need that. This is just too smaller blueprint to keep. I'll hang it to some of these. Don't need that. keep that. I'll keep that. I'll hang on to these. So I need to put these into the blueprint book. What do you do for work? I don't really talk about specifics. No offense. I'll give a brief rundown. A lot of my work is talking to people. So basically I'm talking all day. And then I come on stream and talk some more. I'm a professional yapper. Used to work in a call center? Yeah, I can imagine that's probably pretty similar in terms of just the demand that you're just constantly speaking. But yeah, because I started a new job. The same industry, just different location, essentially. Last week. So it's... You have to figure everything out again, you know, when you start at a new place. You'd expect that if it's the same industry, it would be similar, but it's been quite different. In a good way. It's been different in a good way. That's how I'll describe my experience so far. Okay, looking good. Looking good, looking good, looking good, looking good. This stuff, it is what it is up here. I'd still like to fix up the copper supply. Oh, no, never mind. Now it's starting to actually fill up there. Alright, so this train is going really good. How about this train? Yeah. It's emptying, it's emptying. Okay. Can't complain too much. Okay, now we just need a ton of low-density structures. I need 300 of these. So if I'm making 6 times 4, I'm making 24 a minute. So it's about 15 minutes. And we should have enough. That's pretty good. Alright. I will launch my, Factorio here. I still think it's ridiculous you can't bring this stuff with you, but... You should 100% be able to just bring your blueprint with you. The fact that you have to send up a separate rocket just for your blueprint is a bit silly. Yeah. How silly is that? It is what it is. I mean, really, I don't need the upgrade planner. Or do I? Because all the stuff I'm bringing is advanced. I'm bringing all of the good stuff to this next planet. But at some point, I'm going to have to start making the crap stuff on the planet. I'm not going to be able to just keep supplying myself with good stuff. So it's worth having the upgrade planner, so then once we've built the crap stuff, we can later upgrade it to the good stuff. The blueprint book, I just bring along, mostly out of habit. Deconstruction planner you don't actually need to bring, because you can just make one literally whenever you want. So I'll just delete this. I'll hang on to these two. So I'll bring the 2 of these and then maybe some belt. My brain's so brain-rotted. When I said belt, I thought of the video of, I think it's Nadua, talking to Travis Scott, and he asks him, he says, like, your pants are really low, you know, what keeps them up? And Travis Scott just looks at the camera and says, belt. It's like, yeah. He's got him there. Belt, for sure. Alright, send it up. And now we are just waiting on low density structures. 300 low density structures. So the thing is, I could fly to Volcanos. So I'm making low density structures somewhere here, right? Where are they? Am I stockpiling them anywhere? I know I'm making them. Here they are. I am. So there's a consideration to just fly to Volcanos, pick up the stuff that I'm missing. Yeah. Okay, how many of these can I fit in one rocket? 20. Let's get 100 of these. Say 50 of these. And then do I want to bring some turbo stuff with me? I don't know. It's tricky for sure. I'll set the targets for it, but alright, you know what, let's do it. Let's travel up to the platform, we'll head to Volcanus, and we'll pick up some materials while we're there. Let's delete these, let's add them onto this list. Foundries, I want to have 50 of these. How did I screw that up? I want 50 foundries. I want 100 big mining drills. 1,000 of this. 200 of this. 150 of this. And I'm going to disable that request. Okay. So let's fly to Volcanus. I'm big braining here, folks. I'm big braining. So instead of waiting for stuff to be made on the other planet, I can go to the planet where there's already stuff made. It's pretty smart. I can dump off some of this carbon too, because this planet actually uses carbon. I love my flying rectangle. The most scuffed looking space station probably ever made. But hey, it works, it works. At some point I'm going to need to make a bigger space platform. How the very occasional rock that gets past the turrets gets shot at a bit by the laser. And since the asteroids have such high laser resistance, it does basically no damage. Can I not request low density structures from multiple planets? Huh. There we go. No. Oh, I see. I have to actually choose which planet I want to import it from. Vulcanus, 300. Okay. Okay, I think I'll head down to Vulcanus for a bit. While we let this stuff percolate. I want to fix up calcite a bit, because calcite is actually very concerning right now. Welcome home. Thank you, Jarvis. What's the deal with Jarvis? I've only watched Iron Man 1. I get that it's Iron Man's robot or whatever, but everyone always talks about freaking Jarvis, man. Jarvis this, Jarvis that. You don't need to answer that question, I'm just asking hypothetically. Hypothetically isn't even the word, I'm just basically throwing words out. That's a big question that I have for myself. One of these days, should I actually, like, sit down and just watch all the Marvel films to actually understand all this shit? Because at this point, Marvel is... It's not as much as it was before. But it was, like, a massive, like, full-on cultural phenomenon, right? Like, everybody was talking about freaking Marvel. I do want to mine the last bit of these patches. Easy peasy. Music on this planet is so, like, fucking dramatic. It's like I'm watching Star Wars. In a good or a bad way? I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like Star Wars, I just don't think it's as good as I think a lot of other people give it credit for. Like, I don't think that Star Wars really does anything that, you know, hasn't been done in something else. If that makes sense. So we're going to send 2 rockets up with foundries, and then 2 rockets with low-density structures. So if the rocket capacity is 200, we'll just change this amount to 400. We'll do the same for this one as well. So we're looking at 4 more rockets that we need to send up, and then we can travel out of here. So coal is doing okay. Not great. Let's touch up coal a bit more. I'm just gonna get rid of the small mining drills. They are so freaking, like, inefficient at this point. It's kind of laughable. Yeah, the dream is that I would just have big mining drills. Unfortunately, we're not quite in a position where we can afford that. I'm gonna bring 100 with me on my rocket wherever I go from now on, so... there's certainly enough to go around. But, okay. And my plan, once I've set things up on Fulgora, I'm going to send the platform over here to start picking up turbo belts. Just like... what's the word? I don't want to say it's on the down low, because it's not really on the down low. It's basically just using the time efficiently. Because there's basically no point just having, excuse me, just having the platform sitting above Fulgora the whole time. Once I've shipped down the stuff that I need, I can very easily send it here. Or back home. I can send it to all sorts of places. But I'm very excited that we're finally going to be heading to Fulgora. All this stuff can get taken to the storage. I'm going to use my time here to empty as much carbon as I can. Okay, so now ice is actually being stored in pretty large amounts, but it's not large enough, I think, that it's worth getting concerned over. Wait, so we're done. We're ready. Damn. Okay. I suppose this is it. Travel to the space platform. Yeah, I love that we're gonna be able to have like a grand tour of planets. Whenever we need resources, just go to a different planet. There'll probably be stuff there. Yeah, a game that I would love to play multiplayer is Dyson Sphere Program. It's like Factorio, but it's 3D. If they can get that game working as a multiplayer game, that would be so cool. Oh, okay. So we are now going to Fulgora. Hopefully, it's not... We're going to Norvs? Oh, I guess we don't have an access point directly to Fulgora. So we have to go back to Norvus. Wait, let's check the space map. Ah, Vulcanus connects to Gleba. Gotcha. But yeah, I've heard, from the stuff I've heard about Gleba, I definitely want to do that one last. Okay. I'm going to research coal liquefaction. And we may as well research asteroid reprocessing. Just to give me some more options if things go wrong. So basically, coal liquefaction is going to be good to get us because I don't know what the oil situation's like on this planet. Is it easy to get oil? Is it hard to get oil? Certainly if we had coal liquefaction before Volcanus, it would have made Volcanus a lot easier, but unfortunately we only got it after we finished Volcanus. And even then we haven't even researched it until now, so... So what happens? So we reach Norvis, and then it pivots? Oh goodness, we do not have a whole lot of fuel. Okay, so we're still making moves, it's just taking a lot longer. Oh boy. Okay, okay. Stop. So go back to Northwest. We need to refuel. Yeah, I didn't realize just how bad the fuel situation was. So it looks like we've got enough fuel for like one solid trip. And then it kinda stops. Alright, let's expand the platform a little bit. Space. And let's put some storage tanks. Okay. 580.8 tons. Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize just how dire the situation was. I thought the fuel situation was fine, but I suppose that's because I've never done back-to-back trips like that. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna really need to expand this, make sure to deliver a few more storage tanks, because I used a few up. It delivered a whole load of 50, did it? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so all the engines currently are full. Low power. What's the power situation like on the platform? Ooh, it's pretty bad. Okay, so maybe that's also part of the problem. Yeah, that should probably alleviate the situation, right? It's not great. And there's definitely concerns if something were to go horribly wrong. Okay, exactly how much space do I need? Like storage space. And while we're, like, doing this, I suppose we may as well... While we're here, we may as well upgrade the What are these called? Inserters. Allows it to run a little bit more smoothly. So we've got actually quite a lot of these iron chunks, which is a bit scary. Let's shut down some iron. What's the fuel situation looking? How far is Fulgora? Can't really tell. I mean, here was me thinking that fuel was not going to be a concern, at least for a long while, but it's definitely a concern. I reckon we've probably got enough. So let us commence forth. Alright, Fulgora. It's going down quite quickly. Maybe we didn't have enough. Yeah, we're starting to lose speed. Because the bottom line is, like, we can keep the thrusters running basically at a very slow rate. Like, there'll be a point where they're just at their minimum speed, basically. Oh, I think at this point we just have to let it go. Thrust 107 MN. I'm not sure what MN is. Is it a unit of measurement? Yeah, we're going to be going very slow. So it looks like it's 15,000 kilometers away. So it looks like the speed is probably going to settle somewhere around 40 kilometers a second. So if we're going to travel 6,000, that's like, what? 150 seconds? About 3 minutes. Not great, but could definitely be worse. So having more storage would make us more resilient to this sort of stuff. Because the problem was that I did a back-to-back trip. So the storage got wiped out by the first trip. And then through the second trip, we ran out. How are the asteroids? Oh, there's quite a few. Oh, our solar power is dying out. Well, it did say that this planet was gonna have worse solar energy. Okay, we'll get there in like a minute. So the good thing is that the turrets, somehow, the turrets are not powered by electricity, so we're not in any direct sense of danger. Although, the lowered power creation is actually going to be a problem because the weapon manufacturing is going to be slower. That is actually a bit concerning. We're just gonna have to live with whatever we have, I guess. Hey Lana, posture check and stretch. I'll do that in a sec. Hydrate? Yeah, I've got my water. My bottle's almost finished for the day. I have a 2-liter bottle. And just swap some of these back for worse inserters, because they're not necessary. Oh boy. This is actually quite scary. Need more than 2 liters a day? I do drink other water, but I have a 2-liter bottle that I keep with me. And how much water would I need? Just out of curiosity. Because every time I hear somebody talk about like how much water you need a day, the number changes. So I don't know what to believe. 3 to 5. So I clear my 2-liter bottle, and I probably drink about another liter of just other stuff. So I'm probably okay.